We're back.
What's going
Welcome
on?
back, guys.
So we come back from our commercial break, and Lisa is standing with her spider arms up in the air, like, yes, praise me, human or humanoids. I'm Spider, I'm best girl. And our other three members are bowing either in earnest or ironically, in Lorian's case.
I am groveling with all of my heart and soul, believing that this is something of loss. And
So as this farcical tableau continues, suddenly the bell from the bell tower above you begins to chime, and it's like a loud, not even chime isn't the right word, it rings. It's like this loud, sonorous, deep bell tone that echoes throughout the space. Zisa, you are able to feel once again that sense of the dryad. It's very strong as this bell begins to ring, coming from this area.
Over here. So can I walk over there?
Yes. And once this bell starts clattering, these two dust methods that were just kind of observing this nonsense, they like freak out and flap off elsewhere. If they fuck directly off, they don't like that noise.
I wasn't on the right map. Where was the bell noise coming from?
Over where I am.
Okay.
It's coming from above you, the next level. The bell noise is coming from there. The energy, the dryad energy that Zisa can feel is coming from that eastern door.
Okay. I still want to walk over to the door. Is there access to the bell tower?
You don't see any stairs or anything on this level.
Can I? But and the roof is
You're in
just
this room.
closed off. Okay. Okay.
I mean, presumably, do you know there's a second level because you saw the outside of the building, but you haven't found the way to get up there yet?
Yeah, I want to get up there. All right. Yeah. Then I want to come over here to where I'm feeling my druid senses.
Mm-hmm.
I follow.
Spidey senses?
Druid
Spidey.
I follow her because clearly she probably can't open a door as a spider.
Probably
With
not.
her little like spider hand trying to like.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do it, and it's not.
She's
working.
kind of like
I'd
touching
like
it.
to detect traps again on the door before we open it.
Okay.
can I roll another perception at this point to figure out that she is not actually Loth?
Yeah, you're
I
praising
was
the
gonna
spider.
say it probably should have thrown you off that I was also bowing to the random spider.
I think at this point, like, you're praising the spider, and it, like, the bell starts ringing, and it looks distracted and just walks away from you, and you're like, wait a second.
Oh, you... I stay silent. There's nothing I can do to dig myself out of this entire situation that I've brought attention to.
Do you continue bowing?
I continue groveling, but I
did
make
you
it
roll?
seem
'Cause
like
we
I
can't
wasn't
see
trying
it.
to, or at least I try to pretend, even though it's clearly obvious that I was bowing to the spider, that I'm just thankful that I survived the altercation, and I'm not bowing to the spider, I'm just basically being a petulant child who's caught in their shit, and just trying to be like, yeah, no, I totally wasn't bowing to you, I was doing something else, like,
And you're like, oh, Loth, that is not physically present in this room. but
yeah, like...
worship.
Right.
Yeah. And
What
I then get up and begin collecting my crossbow bolts if they're not damaged and putting them back. I'm
Great.
grievously wounded, by the way.
You're super, super hurt.
I try to act as though I'm fine because I would never want to belie such weakness to my companions, but so.
Her arm is like streaming blood.
Oh, and I can't heal her as a spider, right?
I'm fine. But a flesh wound.
No, I should probably change back.
Can I use my herbalism kit on her?
Oh yeah, you have one.
She's stable. She's not like knocked out. She's just very wounded.
Don't
I
you
can't do
also-
anything to just like tourniquet her.
She should have hit dice that she can use.
Yes, but you would have to take a short rest.
Oh,
To
Okay.
use the hit dice? I thought it was to. Wait.
Let me check.
Am I in danger of bleeding out?
No.
No.
Okay, then I'm fine. I don't need your aid. I'll wait.
I don't
till
know if you can
fall
just
off.
use a short or you can use a hit dice whenever you want.
Oh.
But you can definitely use it on a short rest, which is like an hour's hanging out.
I'm just gonna kind of. Oh, those are pillars, not chairs. I'm gonna seat myself upon the thing here and just kind of, sit and relax and chill while I.
Okay. Yeah. Chat says.
Are you guys taking a short rest?
Let me check. I'm gonna roll to check the door for traps.
Okay.
I'm kind of gathering from Ziga's movement that she wants to check out at least the nearest room at minimum to check out what's behind the door. You okay, Naja?
Where was that
I did that thing where I wanted to click one of the buttons at the top of the chat window, but I clicked a link and went to a different website, and it's fixed now. I fixed it. It's fine.
Okay.
Good.
So it's perception with advantage?
Advantage. I mean, you can add your proficiency, which is 2. We just add 2.
Okay. Do I detect any traps?
It's not trapped. It's good.
Okay. I can, and we've determined that she can understand what I'm saying when she's shapeshifted.
Yes.
Okay. I whisper to her to step to the side of the door. I would also like to stealth before I open the door.
Stealth. See how good your stealth is. Okay, you have a stealth of 14. And are you opening the door?
And then I will open the door.
Okay, you open the door. You see a hallway. There are 4 doors along this hallway, 2 on each side.
Okay, I motion for her to step in front of the door so she can look and see that there's nothing like.
Can I walk in?
Yeah.
Can I cast Blessing of the Trickster on her?
I'm gonna walk in and turn around.
What does Blessing of the Trickster do?
Gives her a bonus to stealth.
She's not stealthed.
Oh. Well, then never mind.
She's a spider. She's like, whatever.
I kind of mentioned
Oh, wait,
to
I
her
have
that
to touch her anyways, so I'm not going to move anyways, so I'll just sit here continuing to hold my wound.
I mentioned to her that since there's obviously nothing that we can kind of scout out in the immediate room from where we know is safe, that we just take a rest back in the room with the hearth fire.
And I'll just walk back into the room.
Because we're pretty rough, so we probably.
I walk back into the room, and then I put my arms up like this.
Elizabeth, have you been bowing this whole time?
Right in front of
No, I
Calithra.
stopped. But
Right in front of Calithra.
I do want to do a thing. I'm like, hey, Calithra, hey, like to get her attention, and then I jump up on the bar table thing,
The
and then I
reception
just
desk.
do like a crazy cartwheel over her to this end, and then like a roll down to the floor, and I'm like, just to like see if I can get her to smile.
And I put up my arm and high five her.
Yeah.
This is not Calithra smiling, this is me smiling.
I'm literally almost dead.
The seething pain and torture that I'm feeling in my arm that I'm trying to mask from you. Well, at the same time, Calithra has a very low intelligence, so I'm not sure if she can differentiate, because spiders are holy to her, so do I still feel that while she's in this form that I at least owe her some sort of justice?
I mean, you've intuited that it's not a sign from Loth directly, but it is still a spider.
It is still a spider, so I wink. I don't smile. I just subtle wink.
And when she winks, I
I'll
reach
take
for
that. I'm like,
and brush it against her face. Just a little.
Okay.
There.
Oh my god.
So I shut the door to the hallway, by the way.
High-fiving, ass-blasting spiders with cartwheeling maniacs. Got it.
So you shut the door.
Yeah, and then I come over here and like a mom in the mall trying to wrangle her kids. I I like start trying to like shuffle people back to the door that we
I-
came in.
I wholly support going back to the room with the fire and the warmth and the comfort.
All right.
I'm in no disposition to argue at this point.
And
I
as-
reach my arm out if the spider wishes to crawl up me, and so it doesn't have to walk.
Just
This
don't
is the
forget to move your
nicest
token.
you've probably ever seen me be to any of you. So
I don't think I can. Can I even climb in her arm? Aren't I like
I feel like you're the size of like a backpack.
I'm like a very big.
Fine. Can I kneel down and allow her to like?
You just like piggyback and put all of your arms all over.
Yeah, I just get on her and then I look at Lorian and like.
Like, can you believe this is happening right now?
Jess, are you joining us?
Yeah.
Okay, so I also close this door as we all leave, by the way.
Okay.
I'm literally closing every door behind us.
Okay.
And I'm also going to close the door to the outside as well.
Okay.
So
So
it's-
everybody.
Basically just us in this room. Is the hearth fire still lit?
It's still lit.
If it's not, I mean it's been a minute. I'll just press to digitate the fire to start start up
it's
again.
fine. There is a fire there. You're in this dusty kitchen once
Okay.
again.
So, can we rest?
I would very much like rest. I need so many spells.
So are you taking a short rest? Long rest?
I think
I would prefer a long rest because I
Yeah.
have two HP and no spells. But that's, I guess, up to the party.
I mean we've got light. I'll stay up for the first 4 hours just to make sure we're not in like immediate danger if everybody wants to sleep. And then maybe can Alizarin relieve me for the second 4 hours? Since she doesn't need spells or hit dice really.
Do I need to sleep like as a spider?
Do you
I'm
need
at
to get-
9. I
do
guess
you
I'm
have any-
okay.
Oh well, that's right. You did get hit.
I can watch though if everyone else is rough.
I don't think I didn't get hit at all, did I? Or I got hit. Oops. No, because that thing missed. That dust
Yeah.
monster missed. So I can stay up and watch.
Okay.
I'm fine. Somehow.
Okay. So
Oh,
I'll stay up for
okay.
the first 4 hours, and then she can stay up for the second 4 hours.
Can you not change inflict wounds to heal wounds back and forth like you could in second edition? Because I know
I
as
think they're separate.
Okay.
tedious.
So
I
you guys,
nuzzle into my winter blanket.
Aw. You guys post up in the kitchen. It's a quiet night. Nothing. You don't really hear. You hear occasionally some clattering coming from the second floor once again. But otherwise, it's quiet. You hear maybe some flapping from methods moving around, but they don't seem interested in messing with you, unless you start it.
You
But-
jerk.
But I assume you don't pick any fights with anything. And so it's a quiet night. Calithra regains her HP, as does Alizarin. I almost said Alizarin. But you're not Slytherin. You
A
are
Slytherin.
a Slytherin. Alizarin regains her HP as well. And our casters have an opportunity to choose new spells for the day and regain all of your spell slots.
Thank you. Oh, Jesus.
Woo!
Oh, Loth, yes.
I was like,
Who's
this is why you
Jesus?
can't hit any of your rolls, because you prayed to Jesus on below.
Yeah, no. Praise Loth. Shield of
Okay.
faith.
When we wake up in the morning, I tell everybody to like stand to the side of the door. I'm gonna attempt to re-stealth again, to just
Okay.
check out just to check out the 2 rooms that we've already been in and make sure that there's no difference and it's
You
still
can
clear.
memorize 2 of the same spell for slots, right? Like, so I could have 2 cure wound spells.
Yeah.
If I okay. Yeah, we're going 2 of those bad boys.
Or rather, you can
Oh.
memorize the spell and use it twice as long as you have
Right.
slots.
Okay. Yes, that is exactly what I'm going
Now
to do.
you want to cure people.
I want to cure myself because I'm the only one that gets hurt around here.
Oh.
Ugh.
Let's see. So 21.
Okay.
So I'd like to reopen this door.
All right. Let me just get to the right layer. and do the thing that allows me to open doors. So you open this door.
Actually, I take that back. I'm gonna do a detect magic spell.
And I'm
You
just gonna,
open this.
yeah, if everything looks clear, I'm just gonna keep opening the doors.
Yeah. The
Okay.
things that were dead are still dead. In fact, it seems they rotted at an accelerated rate, and they're just like piles of gross now.
Okay. Then I tell everybody, I go back and tell everybody it's fine and they can come back to this room again.
Do you guys follow?
Yes.
I'm
Sorry.
just trying to figure out how to add my spells to my sheet, but for now, I'm just gonna say that I have Cure Wounds, Detect Magic, and Shield of Faith.
Okay, I will drop that on your sheet.
I wake up Zisa first, and then we both like shake Alizarin like really hard, like rolling her to get her to try to wake up.
What?
I keep accidentally rolling things.
I know, I keep trying to drag it. I think it's because of my internet issues that it won't let me update my character sheet properly. Womp womp.
Okay.
I guess it's clobbering time again.
Are you still a spider?
I'm still a spider.
Okay.
I'm working at the
Can't say
reception.
anything.
I'm sitting on the thing again.
While
Just
they're
stretching
all
out my spider legs.
over there on that side of the door,
Mm-hmm.
I want to check this one for traps and open this one too.
Okay, roll me some thieves' tools.
Oh, son of a bitch. I open it anyway.
Fortunately for you, it is not trapped.
Okay.
Not
You
like
open
any of
the
us
door.
can tell the difference anyways. Oh, we must have discovered there was no traps.
Right.
You open the door into what looks like a stairwell, rather a hallway with stairs at one end of it. The stairs are wooden. They look very dilapidated and deteriorated.
And they go up, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, then I go back to the party and tell them that when we're ready, that's how we go upstairs.
I'm gonna walk over there.
I thought you wanted to check out the hallway where the noise was coming from.
I do, but there's stairs there. You told us there were stairs there, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, wait. Naja, do I still feel that feeling, or is it gone now?
No, it's not as strong as it was when the bell was ringing, but there's still that dryad energy coming from this double door here.
All right. I want to go over to that other door then. Then I go back to that door and I start scratching at it.
Okay.
You are no longer a spider after
Oh,
your
I'm not. All right.
I think
Well,
that
then
only
I'm
has
just
a
gonna
duration.
walk over there and open the door and say, "Guys, I felt something."
Yeah. So you open the door once more into this hallway. As before, there are two doors, each per side of the hallway. And
Does Calithra just like not care that I'm not a spider anymore? Like
You're just another worthless surface creature to me now.
does she know that I was? Okay, wait, hold on, look in here.
I guess I'll open. I ask Zisa if her feelings gave her any inkling as to if we should open the left door or the right door.
Naja, do I need to roll for that?
roll me nature, yeah.
Okay.
With advantage because you have the sense of this already.
Nature.
Whoa.
I just rolled nature. Does that
That's-
include my advantage, or is that?
Please get double
Yes.
crit on your roll.
Yeah. So
Wow.
Nature.
do you feel any of that weird energy? And Zisa's like, I see everything. And no, it's not coming from either.
I am
I
Groot.
feel all planes of existence.
Ah!
Zisa feels every living thing in the area, which isn't much because most things are weirdly dead, but Zisa knows immediately that it's coming from this door here.
All right. Guys, it's like definitely coming from that door, so we should go through that door and check it out. My senses are going insane. I have to go see what this is.
I allow them to lead the way.
All right.
Let's do it.
Is it this one that I'm in front of, did you say, Aja? I
Oh
didn't
wait,
see
I'm on
the
the
thing.
wrong layer. It's this one.
I didn't see the, oh, down there, okay. So I'm gonna go over there, and I'm just gonna open the door, because I have to see what this is.
Sure, that's
I'm
a
gonna
thing you can
go.
do. Can you roll me a wisdom saving throw?
Yep,
What?
shit.
I have to add the weird amulet to my.
Did I just roll the, let's see.
Under
Did I
saving
just roll
throws,
wisdom?
under saving throws, click wisdom.
Yeah, I see that.
Nah, talking is hard.
Mhm.
You save. So you put your hand on this doorknob and go to open it, and you feel this weird, like, sucking feeling as though something was almost trying to pull you
Ooh.
out of the room. Not physically, like almost, it's almost a quasi out of body experience, like something trying to
Emotion.
force you to astral project, but then you, like, your wisdom is in order, and so you snap back into yourself, and you just have like this weird dizzy spell as you grasp this doorknob.
So I can just I can tell that there's a pulling feeling, but it's not like it's bad or good. It just is a pulling feeling.
It just is. It just is. And you're getting a really strong sense of that dryad energy from behind that door.
I turn around and say, this is probably bad, but I think we need to go in.
Okay.
If we're gonna figure out what's going on in here, we have to go in, but it's very likely dangerous and full of death.
Death.
Is everyone prepared for this? Are we ready?
Is there a potential? Does
Or we could go upstairs to the bell tower, but I really
you said there were rafters, right? Which means there's probably a way to get in. Let us go upstairs and try and see if we can peek in from down below, if that is the feeling you're getting from this door.
I think that's fair. I also want to see what's upstairs.
There's probably there's probably danger upstairs. First of all, just gonna throw that out there.
Oh yeah.
And I really want to open this door. I'm very, very, very. I very much want to open this door. I very much know that maybe I shouldn't, but I very much want to.
Breathe
I
fire
open
on
the
the
door.
door.
I open the door. It's the door's open, and I'm breathing fire.
Okay.
You just decide to open the door. Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. We're opening
So,
doors at a brisk pace.
Zisa opens the door. Inside is a pristine dormitory room. Like it's super clean. It looks as though a maid had just been in there. And you're feeling, now that the door is open, this dryad energy is very strong. And you can trace it to a small carving of a woman on this desk.
Ooh. I guess I'll walk over to the desk and touch carving.
Man, you are
Lorian,
brilliant.
do you come in the room?
Yeah.
Can you roll me a wisdom saving throw? And Zisa, I need a nature check from you.
Okay.
Mm.
This is definitely not my strong suit.
Oof.
Who's skilled in the ways of magic?
Oh,
and
snap.
protecting
Okay.
it?
Damn.
So yeah, you feel that same like weird, almost out of body experience, and you maybe stumble a bit as you come in the room. You're like, "What was that?" Zisa, it's made out of wood. You don't really know much more about that right now.
Okay. Does everyone else see it? Do they know where it does?
I can't see past you guys currently at the moment, so I start coming closer to the door, but I don't like being within range of. There we go.
Glithra, can you roll me a wisdom saving throw?
I would love to.
I feel
I
like
love.
I've established a pattern at this point. So.
It's just wisdom, then, just straight up wisdom, correct?
Click wisdom in your saving throw box on your character sheet. Right next to your stats, there's a box that says saving throws at the bottom.
Oh, that should be it right there. Wait, no.
So
Oh yes. Okay.
Yes. So you also feel this like weird dizzy spell, but
Oh.
you're able to come in the room.
I'm not sure if I want to waste my detect magic on it since I clearly know that it's something shitty. Perhaps you should not touch it with your hands, I say.
Yeah, it's just a wood cutout, it seems like anyways. Can we see anything else on the desk or around the desk?
There is an ink pot, and like pen, and there's some paper that's had some scribbles on it.
Is it legible?
Yeah, like the handwriting is perfectly fine. The language, however,
Ugh.
let's see. What even are?
What language is it in?
That's what I feel like I have to make sure that this is a language that actually exists. But there's not. I was hoping there was a list of languages in the SRD, but there's not.
What does the actual statue look like? Can you describe it to me in detail?
It's a carving of a woman. She has long hair. She is not. The carving's not really wearing anything.
It is a woman. It's a human woman. It's not like an elven woman or
Humanoid woman.
Humanoid. Woman.
The carving is kind of crude. Like whoever did it wasn't terribly skilled.
Does it look anything like the druid lady from the tree?
Druid.
Does it look anything?
Yeah, excuse me.
It looks exactly like the dryad from the tree.
So someone, perhaps...
I guess while you're waiting, like trying to figure out the language, I can tell them that this not only looks exactly like her, but this is the same feeling I was getting when we were over by that tree. So we should probably be very aware of skeletons.
I wonder if this old man that we kept on coming into as ghost and this dryad woman have any connection to each other.
Do you think that this desk was made out of the wood from one of her trees?
I can't tell the difference of surface wood. Ugh. Trees. What horrible things. The Underdark mushrooms are tall and sturdy.
How dare
Not
you.
these weak trees.
I like mushrooms too.
I asked
I like all
Calithra
of them
if
here.
she would like to cast Detect Magic on the desk.
On the desk? Fine.
Fantastic.
Didn't want to waste my spell this early, but I can't argue your logic.
I found that this language that I thought was a thing. It's a thing.
What
So you
language
cast
is it?
detect. God, I clicked that link.
I
again.
made the forward
Infernal.
angry waving of detect magic. This is my detect
I
magic.
know Infernal.
You do, because you're a tiefling. Okay, so let's handle things one at a time. Detect magic, you do your thing with that.
It gives me an idea of the school of magic as well, which is what I'm most curious about.
And doesn't it show you like the traily things if there's like weird like things emanating and going somewhere?
Yeah, and I have it for 10 minutes, and I'm definitely keeping that up as long as I can, so...
So, it's definitely
magic.
It's definitely magic. There's a ton of magic coming from this thing. Necromantic magic. And it's not so much trails, but as an aura that extends outside of this room.
Can I roll an Arcana or Religion to get any insight to this item?
Arcana, definitely.
Right.
While she's doing this, Elorian fights back the urge to throw a stick at it.
So while she is you're not really, you didn't study this in magic school. You're just kind of like, there's a spell here, but I can't really.
They only send us for 6 months of training with wizard magic anyways.
Lizarin, you look at this paper and it's in Infernal, which is your mother tongue.
Yes.
It's.
Okay, I'm in the room now then.
Oh, can you also roll me a wisdom saving?
Sure. Then I am in the room and I'm hopefully wise.
And You are. So you also feel this weird out-of-body dizzy spell.
We are so wise.
Is there anything else in the room that's magical? If I step back out into the hallway, can I detect? Because I can see through like 1 inch of common metal or 3 feet of wood or dirt. So if I look to the other doors, if I step out into the hallway, just quickly, do I see magic emanating from any of those areas?
The 2 doors on the north side of the hallway, you can feel necromantic energy coming from them. And you can, there's some things in there.
Well, it seems that I would be stating the obvious in saying this, but there is death everywhere, abundant magically.
Alizarin,
Carefully.
Alizarin, you look at this sheet of paper and it's notes on a spell, on a curse, as a matter of fact. One of the reagents is the heart of a dryad. And
Okay.
That's dark.
Can you roll me an Arcana check? Let's see what you know. About
Sure.
Put in here.
Arcana.
Right. I don't know that information yet. I can't start pondering it.
I don't think I know anything.
Yeah, you're like, it could be cooking. There's some ingredients. I don't know.
There's a recipe here.
What kind of recipe? What does it say?
I don't know. I mean,
Can she still determine that the recipe calls for a dryad heart, though? Like,
I mean, it's written there, and
it's
Yeah.
written.
Could you perhaps read it for us?
I read the recipe.
Can
everybody else gives
Dryad
Arcana
heart.
check.
Arcana check?
All the rest of y'all, yeah.
Can I? Yeah. Okay. Woo, come on. Praise loss.
And I'll give Zisa advantage for being a druid.
Nice.
That's kind of her jam.
That's my jam.
16.
So, do I need to?
Arcana.
The carving, is it carved into the desk, or is it like a statuette on the desk?
It's a little statuette on the desk.
Oh, I
Next
thought you
to
meant it
the
was
table.
carved into the desk.
That's what I thought too.
Oh.
I'm the only one who understood that it was a statue. Praise Loth.
Whoops.
Clearly the
Yeah,
most
it's a
intelligent.
little figurine. So
Yeah, because Tia said statue. I was like, oh.
So once it's read out loud to you, all of you immediately understand that this is a curse. It's kind of an enchantment, but negative. So it's a curse. And it's using the power of this like heartwood from the dryad tree.
We should burn
That's
it.
been
Ah.
carved into the shape of a woman to forcibly animate all of the corpses in this space.
We should burn it. We should destroy it. It is a
I'm gonna-
cursed item. No good will come of this.
So this is the item that's cursing the dryad that we met.
Use your fire upon it and end this insanity.
I walk up to it and like take both of my short swords like as pincers and like use them to pick it up.
It's completely safe
Okay.
to touch, I say.
Yeah, you have it like chopstick in your short sword.
Okay, and I want to take it back to the kitchen and throw it in the hearth fire.
Okay.
I'm going to follow along while looking.
I mean, is that the best idea?
I am with him in this one, and as long as he doesn't stop, I go along with him. And still in this room that we came into earlier, since my detect magic, I'm assuming, is still active, I would like to see if there's anything in the bar room. Because this is the service desk, right? We didn't even search the service desk. Can I search that now?
Yes. Roll me investigation.
Yeah, we need to. I don't know if we should leave yet.
Yeah, I don't know anything about magic stuff, so I'm just assuming that that's gonna
I
work.
investigate the crap out of that desk.
You do investigate the crap out of that desk. You find logs of things of like visitors that came to stay, and objects checked out and whatnot. And on a blood spattered page, you find that one Nizara stayed at the archive some months ago.
Nizara?
That was the person that cursed
Yeah.
the dryad.
Huh.
Yes.
I wonder what room she stayed in.
So she was here. Yeah, I wonder where she stayed.
Which
But outside of that, your detect magic just senses necromantic energy coming from upstairs.
no gold of any kind.
Gritty ass pisses. Let me see.
I'm poor and my short sword is clearly defective, so I take the piece of paper and I hand it to the elf.
Calithra, you find
I'm busy.
4
I
gold,
can't hold anything right now.
Okay. Fine. I find what?
4 gold pieces in the
Yes.
desk.
Money.
It's in
Also,
a
I look to her when she picks it up and I say,
late piece.
I'm assuming you're splitting that with the party.
Can I hide the fact that I'm doing this? Because he said he walked off to the hearth. The whole point of this was for me to be sneaky.
You said
and
you were
witty.
following me.
I was following you, but I stopped at the service desk and then you continued
Let's
onward.
do some opposed stealth and perception.
Suck
Let
it.
the dice sort it out.
Can I do Blessing of the Trickster on myself beforehand?
Sure.
Really? For 4 golds?
Listen, it's 4 more gold than I had before, and you didn't share your gold from stealing in the original place.
You don't know what that. You don't know anything about that.
Yeah. Well, I know that I'm a greedy ass bastard too. So, blessing. Let me. Oops. I guess I would have to do that anyways.
Yes.
Okay. Blessing for the last 1 hour until you use it again.
That gives you advantage on stealth checks.
Okay,
So you can
then I
roll
just roll
stealth
Okay.
with advantage.
This is our first contestation of wills, I feel, and I'm going to succeed, and you are going down.
I'm kind of hoping you do secretly.
That is awful.
Wait, you rolling deception or stealth?
Oh wait, sorry. Both awful. It doesn't matter what I roll in this
I
game.
can still roll lower than a 9. I mean, it's quite
It's
easy.
true. Perception.
Loth be with me.
No, I totally see it.
Oh my lord.
Yeah,
I
you're
have the
like
eyes of a
walking
hawk.
through this thing in the fire, and you hear some like rummaging in some drawers. You're like, and the clink, the telltale clink of coin on coin.
Yeah, I'm like, that sounds like money. I know what money sounds like.
Oh my god.
So,
I don't know what you were talking about.
so I walk up to, I turn around then, because I don't think I've thrown it into the fire yet, right? I'm just like starting to walk out the room when I hear it. So I turn around, and I'm like, good job finding that money. Next time we stop for a rest, we'll just divvy that up, right?
Of course.
Cool.
Pry it from my 8 legs.
So I keep walking and go throw it in the fire.
Okay.
Or, well, I walk in there. Is anybody else following me?
So you
Other than-
throw this.
Wait,
Hello?
which room are you going into now?
We're going back to the
back
hearth
to where the
fire.
hearth fire. I didn't want us to waste any spells by like trying to cast fire at it when I knew that there was already fire nearby.
All
All
right.
right, well, I put that like fishy as hell recipe in my monk
I'm
thing.
going. I'm very hesitant about
And I
this.
just-
Very scared.
Let's take a
Elegantly
vote.
roll.
Everyone that votes, we throw this in the fire.
Throw it in the fire.
I'm just gonna not vote. I don't know. I feel like it's a bad idea, but
Throw it in the fire.
yeah, let's just see what happens. What else are we gonna do with it? I guess.
Okay. Alorian feels like he's had good luck with throwing things in the fire, so he throws it in the fire.
Okay. So you throw this statuette into the fire, and there's a hissing noise as like the fire touches the wood and it starts to ooze sap.
I'm definitely stepping back at this point, like still within view, but arcane explosions are fun. I
Yeah.
also still,
And Zisa, who's been kind of in touch with this energy this whole time, you feel this kind of curse forcibly unraveling, and there's like this explosion of energy out of the hearth fire. All of you have wisely. Lorian, is that where you were after you threw it?
Well, like, I got as far away from directly in front of it as I could, and then, with it, I was like, Just toss it into the fire.
I can actually see exactly what that looks like.
Yeah. Lorian, can you make a dex check for me? Dex save.
Sure.
And the nimble man that you are, you're fine. So you throw it in, and like the hearth fire belches forth this like arcane
I like
lash.
dive to the side.
You're like, nope, and you dive out of the way. And so this energy like howls out of this hearth and rages through the room. Immediately, the clattering from upstairs starts once again, and the bell begins to ring.
Okay. While I have detect magic still up, I'm gonna kind of walk over to this door and just peek inside and see if there's anything in there that I have to. Oh, can I get back in here with the weird bat thing that we didn't quite kill? Druid. Or not
Wait,
druid.
you're opening the door with... Wait, what?
I'm just kind of. Well, no, I can see through the door. Sorry, because with my detect
Oh,
magic,
okay.
it's it's wood.
Gotcha,
and I can
gotcha.
see through it. I just want to get as much out of the spell before it's gone because. Yeah.
So wait, you're just looking.
She's looking through
I'm
the
looking
Dustbuster
at the
door.
but I can see
Okay.
through the door with detect magic. So if there's anything magical in that room, I'll know it, but I don't have to open the door.
Nothing different than what
Okay.
was
Then I come back.
going on. Yeah, so this bell overhead is beginning to ring, and you hear this like fierce clattering noise coming from above.
All right, we have to go up there.
I agree. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba.
And I
Well,
think
Should we check out...
The other doors with
Wait,
death in
hang
them?
on. Before they go, just because I... Did you communicate to us which of these doors... You did, right? What you said which ones had evil in
No,
them?
I just said that this place is surrounded by death.
Okay, I want to ask you then, did you sense any evil in any of these other doors?
All of them.
You say all of them, or just the two to the north, like Nad just said?
No, I say all of them. Because
Okay.
I want you to inspect all of them for me.
your detect magic is still up, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, that necromantic energy is gone now.
Oh, it's gone.
Oh,
I say before I think better of trying to deceive you further.
okay.
It seems destroying that item must have stopped. I wonder if the humanoids have reverted to their previous state. I say opening the door to this one. Just
Which one is this one?
this one is this one with a ghoul inside of it. It looks like. Oh, fun.
No, those are dead.
Those are dead. They're dead. Thank
yeah,
God.
There's
Thank God.
piles of bones, and in the corner is a dust method who seems confused by something that just happened.
I've already got one of those, and
Is
that's
the-
taking up enough space in my backpack, so I don't really care. I go and inspect the other rooms one at a time.
Yeah, this room in the bottom is empty. It's just dusty.
No magical energies here. I'm kind of my character is doing this quickly because she knows her spell is going to expire soon. So
Yeah. So you like just run down the hall and throw open all the doors.
yeah, just
There's a pile of bones again in this north room, northeast room,
Mhm.
northwest room. Just more bones and a confused dust method.
okay.
Southwest room is just a dusty, unmade bed.
Then I proceed to start going upstairs because I, at this point, feel there's nothing to fear, and I go back to my striding, obnoxious self of I'm obviously the party leader, and everybody follows me because I am beautiful and I am Calithra and I am the chosen of Loth.
Clearly.
And I stomp past her and run up the stairs.
Zita, roll me a dex save.
I collected one of the dust things, I'm just saying. I put one of the dust things in my backpack.
Let's see, saving.
It would have tried to fight you, so we might need to have that.
The dust buster, like the cleaner thing?
Dust methods. Those are those like dust bats.
Oh, I thought you meant the cleaners. Okay, never
No,
mind then.
Not the Roomba.
Okay,
Arcane.
never
Wait,
mind then.
who's rolling?
Okay,
Me?
I don't do
So
that.
Zisa takes her like 7-foot self and goes to charge up these stairs, and a couple of them like immediately crack and crumble under her, but she's able to throw herself forward and grab onto the last step before she falls and takes damage.
Yeah.
And the rotted old stairs
Great.
kind of collapse behind
All
her.
right. Watch out for those stairs.
Probably should have let us lighter folk go first.
So I think at this point we should stop
Okay.
You are inspiration.
Oh,
Just hanging on the stairs.
Aziza's like, well, be careful because there's no stairs anymore. I broke it.
Good luck!
And I have your rope. Crap.
Yes. So
Yeah.
we will open with the how-to stairs.
Go, go.
Our next
How
session.
to stairs.
Let's go back through our beliefs and instincts so that we can get some inspiration for next session. Does anybody feel like? Do we feel like there are any moments where people play toward?
I played towards spiders being holy. Hell yeah.
You sure did. Inspiration for Calithra.
Yes.
Anybody else?
I think I felt like when I just opened the door, even though I felt like it was bad, I was like satiating my curiosity, my unending curiosity about things. So,
True.
I don't know if that accounts for points.
I mean, recklessly throwing open doors and charging upstairs. Inspiration for Aziza.
Yeah.
Blizzard, Elorian,
Not for me, no.
a Slytherin.
a Slytherin. I mean, I definitely followed everyone else's lead.
She totally bowed to the
Like-
spider.
I also
Like,
liked
you
her
guys know what's going on.
dedication to getting her bolt back and her possession of items. I can't remember if that falls in
Like
line.
my stuff. Yes. Okay. Alizarin, it's everybody but Elorian gets inspiration, but it's okay because Elorian does all the killing somehow anyway. So
At
make
least
sure.
we share experience.
Yes. 3 of you make sure you have an inspiration mark for next session.
Okay.
And let's do some outros and call it. Rob, who are you?
I'm Rob. That's me. Ishtara on the internet. You can find me at IshtaraWins on Twitter. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back next Wednesday at 6 o'clock Pacific. Got it that time. Jess, who are you?
I'm Jess, also Silden on the internet. Follow me on Twitter. That's pretty much the only place I am. Thanks for all the fan art, you guys. Cracking me
Oh,
up
yeah.
with like the
It's
drawings and like
amazing.
The doodles.
and like
So
the
good.
slap fights and stuff's awesome. Keep it coming.
The fan art's the best.
I will put the Discord link for Prophecy in the chat. Come hang out with us. Tell us what you liked. Thank you. Britt.
I'm Britt. I'm Britt Wiseman on Twitter and in real life. And if anyone's going to be at PAX East, come to the Twitch booth and come say hi because I'll be there working production all day, every day. And I hope everyone has a great rest of their week. And this was super fun.
I am Tia, Laura Lanya on the internet. I'm the host of this year's GexCon. If you're in Fredericksburg, Virginia, July 23rd and 24th, make sure you come and check out the convention. I will be hosting my first ever convention, and I'm very excited and also highly nervous. So if any of the Misscliks community is there, it would definitely go a long way to easing my anxiety. I'm actually doing a ticket giveaway. Can I post a link in the chat with the ticket and the giving away? Yeah.
I mean, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a Twitter thing that you, of course, like all giveaways, follow, tweet, retweet, and then I will be giving it away at a certain time on stream May 2nd. I'd also like to thank Nerdvana Clothing and Sports Betting Online as my 2 newest sponsors. I have sponsors now! I'm really
So proud.
and this is honestly the most fun I have every single week. And I love, love, love the fan art. It is literally something I get super excited for because, yeah, it's great. And praise Loth.
Indeed. I am Naja Otikor, your DM, aka Tristeray. You can find me on Twitter at Tris_CHI. And this time I have a very special thing for you that I remember to say before the stream ends. I made a Reddit thread for Q.
Yay, Reddit thread! I totally forgot about that too.
I was about to mention
Yeah.
it. I was like, if she doesn't say it, I'm saying it this time. I'm
I
actually
just
remembering.
while you guys were talking, I posted the link in chat. If you have any questions, comments,
Dagger, no, no, why?
Yes.
link us your
Banana
fan
dog.
art. Tell us what you think about banana daggers and kowtowing to spiders and all of whatever.
I cannot get. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll let you finish. I just.
Yes, please. We want to hear all of your feedback because we hope you're having as much fun as we are.
Yes. Oh,
'Cause
also,
if you're not, that'd be sad.
Yeah, what's that?
our queen mother, the ever lovely Anna Prosser, will also be at the Twitch booth hosting the show and also doing the programming.
Matron Mother Anna.
Yes. Our queen.
I'm picturing Anna with her like
Yeah.
So she sits on the Twitch stage when she interviews people. She doesn't ask them questions. She just puts her arms up and waits for them to bow to her. She doesn't work. She sits down at her desk and just looks at me and does this.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do the next time I see her too. I hope you crack up laughing because I'm just gonna be like, Anna.
team. We might all of you go to the club and just do your spider arms.
Yes.
It's a dance.
It's so hot right now.
Do the
Yeah.
spider. It's a good one.
Okay.
All right.
I think we've got all our links and shout outs. Thank you
Yes.
guys so much for coming.
Thank
Thanks,
you guys.
guys.
We're gonna head out now. We will see you next week. Don't forget to hit up that Reddit thread, and we look forward to everybody's fan art for this week. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.